Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Test. 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 Can everyone hear this all right? Can everyone hear this? Okay. Phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of pre-stream jitters. I'm very excited, a little nervous. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Rosa. Welcome back. Holy moly. Almost at 44. Matches your username a bit. Hello, everybody. It has been a while. Welcome in. Hi, Mickey. How are we all? Hi, Peace. Oh, whoa, cut itself off. Do you want to know what's crazy about Peace? The last time I said hello to him was in real life. Isn't that right, Peace? There we go. What the heck? Alright. True. Wait, can you guys hear the master overlays? You don't know what that means. The alerts. Can you guys hear those? Thank you. Not really. Yeah. No. I have another question. Is anyone watching this vertically? No, no. No. Yes, yes, yes. Let me ask you another question. The vertical stream that you're watching, is it just the horizontal stream cut, or is it a different setup? Yes, help. Cut, okay. Well, I'm very disappointed to hear that because I've spent the last 3 hours or so with my coffee in hand trying to set up the vertical stream for today. And I have a whole new setup. These are in the center, the chat, or excuse me, alerts are like perfectly centered. And I don't know why they're not live. They're all on, they're all set to go live. Well, anyway. We can hear the TTS voice, but it's very quiet. Do you want to know why? It's because it's in my headphones very loud. And that's how I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. And I'm pretty sure I'm monitoring. Here, I know how to fix it. Just give me a sec. Okay, that should have fixed it. Yep, you already know, Michael. I was like, I just need to not be monitoring it. Anyway, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How does this audio sound? It sounds nice and crispy. I feel like I can hear every single mouth noise. And I love that. I love these mics. Thank you to Rob. These are from Rob. They are very nice Shure mics. I don't know if you can see the S. Ooh, I don't want to touch it. But they're very nice. Oh, you guys are sweet. Well, welcome back. Sorry for the mic feedback while I'm moving it. It picks me up best when it's faced this way. Because it's directionally compressed, I'm pretty sure. Right, Rob? It's like this, and then like this. So I always felt like I should talk to it this way and not this way. But maybe I'm wrong. Correct. I like being right. Welcome to my new office, by the way. I love it in here. I feel so much more productive. Why can I still hear the alerts? Oh, that's why. I'm figuring it all out for myself today. I feel like that should do it. Hopefully. Calming yet simple. I feel like the background is anything but simple. I feel like it's very... There's a lot going on back there, but it's blurry enough where you can't really see it, and I like that a lot. I still need to get my plaque, my YouTube plaque in the background. I've never ever hung it up, but I need to really badly. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I need to hang it up. Hello. Also, I have a... Hold on. Let me turn the music down. Just a little bit. I have a multi-chat going now, so YouTube, you should never, ever, ever feel left
Variety
out.
just resubscribed for 6 months. Wahoo, you're back.
Twitch now,
Was worried
so
a little.
I should never
Hope
miss
you're
anyone's
keeping
chat
well.
ever again. Ever. Unless, of course, it's just going really fast. But now I can see everything in the same place. Isn't that nice?
Slam_Duncan03 tipped $9.15.
Thank you
You
very
are so
much
appreciated. Less than
Very
3. Thank you,
odd
Slam_Duncan03. Glad to have you back. Heart hands emoji.
$9.15. Can I ask what the purpose of that number is? Just got deafened by the alert. What? Hold on. What about now? Hello. Gone. Good. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I like that I muted it for me and then it made it really loud for you guys. Why can't we see you? You should be able to. That's a different problem altogether. Oh my goodness. Wait, I need to do minus infinite decibels. See, this is the problem. Okay, nobody do anything. No subscriptions, no donations. Hold on. I need to adjust something. And you're gonna blow your own ears out if you do it, so do it for your own sake. Don't do it. Don't do it. And don't be mean and do it to everyone else. I'll try and do it fast. Okay, should be fixed. Forever. Too bad, dang it. I just missed out on my $1 million donation. So much has happened since I was last here. I went to TwitchCon. We haven't talked about that at all. I found my necklace. I talked about that in the new video. Of course, my sister, who I haven't... Oh my gosh, what's happening right now? My sister has been really hard to get a hold of for like months, and now she just is like, hi, out of nowhere. Of course. Right when I go back on the live stream after months. Of course. Life is so silly and ironic and funny. I love it. I love it. Naturally. Of course. Like, she got the notification, I went back to work, and she was like, hi. When would you be free to hang out? She just followed it up with. She double texted me. When would you be free to hang out? Let me think. You seem naturally happy. I'm envious. I'm not. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I am just as much as the next person is. Because I believe we're all naturally happy to some degree. I believe all people, if there was identical nurturing of each little person as they grew up, I think we would each be equally happy if we were doing respectively what we individually wanted to be doing with our lives. And everything was working out for us. The equal nurturing is basically that, like, you get everything you ever want and need, and everything works out. But we don't all do the same thing. We all do what we individually want to do. I really want to do this, so that's why I'm really happy right now. But I took a break, remember? For like 2 months now. So trust me, happiness is cultivated just as much as it is embedded in you. And it takes effort and it takes work, but I'm learning if you put that effort and work into creating structures and systems for yourself, then you will thrive. And then the happiness feels a little more natural because the work has already created a structure and a system for it to take place naturally, if that makes sense. So my best advice, if you were like me and you were feeling a little bit unhappy, you probably just need to create more structure for you individually amidst the systems that are already in place. You know what I mean? You haven't slept in 2 months. I'm back. Fret not. Never again. I do need a thumbnail. Yeah. Let me get ready. Whoa. Aiden Harvey, thank you so much. That cheer made the chat on my other monitor go like, beep. That was cute. I like Shiri. Hola. We only speak English in the chat. Also, I need to burp. I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, you guys would have loved if I didn't do that. You would have loved to hear that. Thank goodness for being in control. Because, oh my gosh. A new ASMR artist here. Give me a trigger to do in my next video. Something with feathers. Something fluffy. Soft and fluffy. That's my vote. Can we do it again without the overlay? Yes. That's a good thumbnail screenshot, but we won't do that. Okay. Do you guys like this light coming from over here? Because it's a separate little thing, and I think it really adds a lot. I've been working hard on the setup, if you couldn't tell. And anyway, hello Raiders. Where are you guys coming from? What kind of channel? What kind of stream? We're doing ASMR. We're just relaxing. Welcome in to a binaural experience. Okay, thumbnail. The sound of my smile never fails to make me laugh. Was I in focus? There we go. Nailed that. Thank you. Also, thank you for complimenting my manicure. I do them myself. These nails are suffering. This one is cracked. It's kind of hard to tell, but the polish is cracked like all the way across. I need to redo it. This one is like lifting off of my nail. So scary. Oh my god. I need to redo those too. My pointer fingers are always the brunt of the damage, but I think I'm gonna cut them also. They're becoming just like annoying. I was typing today. It's probably because these two feel so fragile to me, but like I need to cut them. They're just getting in the way. I already filed them down because I couldn't even like make a fist, but they're getting like that again. But I mean, they're so good for ASMR. You know, they're so good. They're so good. Oh, it's so good. These mics are awesome. Did you finish all of your Xmas shopping? No, and I kind of have a confession to make. And like, should I say this out loud on my live stream in front of the public? Maybe not. But like, I'm gonna do it. There's some people in my life this year that are on the naughty list, and they're not getting a gift. There, I said it. And if they do, it's gonna be the equivalent emotionally of a lump goal. Okay? I just have to be honest. I am tired of the obligatory gift giving. And you know what? Those people don't even get me gifts sometimes. And do you want to know who they are? People in my family. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm picking and choosing my gift giving this year. I got my parents both phenomenal gifts because they've been great. I got my grandma a gift. Everyone else is gonna get whatever. My best friend got a good gift. She got it early so she could use it. She's gonna get another gift that's like a smaller one but still nice. You know? I prioritize the people who prioritize me. That's how I'm living my life going into 2026. It makes me feel better. You were thinking the IRS. Not quite. What did I get my friend? I got her a new pair of UGG boots to match mine, but like a different color, so technically they're not matching, but they're the same style, so they are. But she was like, I love your boots one day, and I was like, did you know that I was planning on getting you some? What size are you? And then I bought them right then and there and shipped them to her house. But I have to say, I got them because they were on like super sale, and if you're gonna buy UGG boots, you should actually not buy UGG boots and instead buy, since 1979, I think is what they're called. It's like an Australian UGG boot, because UGG boots are not supposed to be a copyrighted company term. It's like more of like a term of the kind of boot that it is. Okay? And there was this company in Australia, the Authentic UGG Boots, and then they claim that this company in America patented the word UGG, stole their like concept in their company, and is now outsourcing not as good of material and like passing it off like it's like the Australian UGG boots, but they're not. So you should get the other ones that are from Australia. Don't be like me. I think 2026 is the year where you ask for forgiveness rather than permission. Actually, no. That's a terrible... I'm not gonna get fired up because this is ASMR. I need to remember where I am. I hate that phrase so much. I hate that. Like, if you're gonna do something without permission, don't expect forgiveness, you know? Like, do it because you know, regardless of if you get any, that that's the choice you must be making. I don't like that. I hate it. Like, I've always felt like if you're gonna need to do something you know is gonna require forgiveness, ask permission. That's immature. 2026 is the year of maturity and being a true bigger person. And bigger people sometimes don't even put themselves in a position to need to continue to be a bigger person to somebody else. They just leave, you know. Today is not a rambly day. Today is an ASMR day. We're doing ASMR today, okay? Also, it's very clear that nobody can these vertical streams, so I'm gonna turn them off because it it wasn't even on me, and no one said anything. Yeah, oh, merino wool is so warm. So warm and nice. Okay. I'm gonna edit this thumbnail and send it back to you. I know you probably didn't mean to leave it in the chat long enough for me to save it, but I'm saving it. It's not that bad, actually. I just want to brighten it a little bit. Gabriel, thank you for sending a Christmas gift. Is that my beautiful kiwi? Hi, girl. Hi. One thing I really want to set up in here is a cat camera. We haven't ever really had a good zone that's dedicated to the cats. A cute little cat bed, a light, pretend books that the cats don't read. It's Kiwi. It's little fluffy Kiwi. Sweet girl. But yeah. Hi, Kane. You came up on my YouTube, just it was auto playing things. And I was like, I know that guy. I know him. That's so crazy. Oh, she's making biscuits. And this is why we need a cat camera, so I could show you. Hi, Luigi. Martinez. I knew you watched my streams to relax. Hi, Mad Moose. I don't know if your notification showed up. There it is. I feel like I just manifested it. Hello. Welcome back. Should we get into some triggers? I'm ready. Greetings from Italy. Greetings. Super potion. Oh my gosh. 10 gifted. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm gonna adjust the colors with my camera a little bit, but I'm gonna do it in OBS. Filters, color correction. Wait, I already have something on. Oh, I was like, why are my colors so weird looking? That's why. Look at how much better that is. Can we do another screenshot? Let me, hold on. I can turn off the overlay for us. What? Okay, maybe not. is that up there? Weird. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Is my sound low? I can turn it up. Hello, 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 hello. I just didn't want the fan to be so loud. I'll leave it like that. How's that? Is that better? Reaching Ghost, thank you for the super chat. I don't have my YouTube open. I'm glad I have the alerts on. Thank you so much. If I've missed anyone else's super chat, sometimes they don't show up. I'm really sorry. Hi, Mankind. Thank you for becoming a member. I did a members only poll the other day for the video yesterday. Yesterday feels like an incredibly long day. Milton, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Let me turn Brian up just a little teeny bit. I think I want to find, I was thinking about this recently, an audio loop of waves crashing really gently in the background. I feel like that would sound very nice. Thank you so much. What? That's so sweet. Thank you so much, Mankind. Now we have more people to vote in the polls. Only 18 people voted in the members poll. That's okay. We still had a majority. Can you make a video maybe in Italian? I would be really happy. I will learn Italian if they promise to grant me citizenship if I apply. I don't know if I want to live in Italy right now, though. I don't know where I would want to live. I do have a 2026 wish list, however, and traveling to Europe is on the top of the list. Did you guys know I've had my passport for 7 years now? And I've never been out of the country. Isn't that crazy? What the heck? I got it right before COVID. Like, yes, I'm gonna do it. Not right before. I got it like the year before COVID. A year before. And then I never went anywhere. And then COVID happened. And since then, I've just been here. I've thought about every winter and, you know, cold season alike. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go travel somewhere. And then I just don't do it. I've heard the spring in Japan is gorgeous. The sakura blossom season. I would definitely like to go see that. I would love to go anywhere where it's like moderate temperature. I hate when I travel somewhere and it's so cold or so warm. I like when it's just like chill, unless the plan is, you know, if I'm going somewhere to do like a winter activity, well, of course I would want it to be cold. Same thing with like, I'm trying to think of why I would ever want to go somewhere really, really warm. I don't know. Maybe if it was the dead of winter, like it is now. I'm like, I guess I could go for a desert for a little bit. My camera seems like it's struggling to focus. Tomorrowland, oh my gosh, that was like a 14-year-old dream of mine. Back when Tumblr was all the rage. Everyone was talking about Tomorrowland. Oh my gosh. Can confirm Japan in spring. It's fantastic. I think I may have to check it out. You legit look like Nanu ASMR. Actually, she looks like me. I'm almost 10 years older than that little girl. She's such a baby to me when I think about her. I just recently was looking on her channel because people always say that. And I was like, I can't believe she's only 18. That's so crazy. She started YouTube forever ago. Which, like, shout out to her parents for being okay with that. I was like, wow, she was really young when she started making videos. But it's definitely, I mean, I'm sure her family's like, I'm so glad we let you do that. She has a very successful career. But yes, I love Nanu. I'm also like, she looks like me. I'm older than her. I came first. But not to the ASMR scene, so technically she's my senior in career experience. At 18, isn't that crazy? I love that for her. You thought I was 18? I am 27 now. Can you guys believe that? I can't, but some days I can. Like the other day I was getting ready and I was like, oh my god, I'm 27. This is crazy. I'm on my way to 30. I'm on my way. On my way. On my way. Also, I saved this. I'm pretty sure this was from Mark's package or Rob's for my birthday. I had to save the green bubble wrap. But I will say it doesn't really, like, match so much anymore. That's okay, though. I really like this ambiance. So what's your favorite hobbies? I talked about it a little in my new video, but I really want to get more into like illustration and physical art, painting, watercolors, pencils, etc. You are in your prime. I feel like I'm at the beginning of my prime. I feel like my prime has just begun. Something I really want to do more regularly is like pick a topic and then like dedicate 2 or 3 months of just like steady research on it. Become like a micro, not expert, but just like micro-informed member of the society that is said hobby or history event, history pattern. I don't know. There's so much happening right now. So much. If you're paying attention at all, you might feel inclined to be like me and like do more research on a lot of stuff. So I'm just so excited for next year. And do you want to know what's crazy? I told you guys on one of my last live streams before I went on an unexpected hiatus, it's always unplanned. But I've got to say, it's always, especially this year, super necessary for me to just kind of like recalibrate and be like, what am I really doing here? That's been a very important question for me. What am I really doing here? Not in the world. Of course that as well, but in the ASMR space and on the internet. What am I doing? Why am I here? What do I want to talk about? What do I want to express? And the more time I give myself without any external input about that, the clearer the answers become. So it's been nice to take a break. But before I took a break, I was telling you guys about a breakdown I had right before I started this experience, this YouTube channel, Twitch, live streaming. And only after that breakdown, of course, did I like make the decisions that led me here. And it was a similar period of time seasonally, November, late October to mid-December, like right now, same period of hiatus. I just can't help but feel like there's like a similar cycle of energy for me happening, but like they always say, it's sometimes for you to like repeat similar lessons that you didn't learn from the first time to see like, how are you gonna do now? All this knowledge you've accrued. For me, it's been 4 years. What have I learned? I've achieved so many goals that 2021 me was setting out to do, so now what have I learned when similar things are approaching me? Similar trials. And I've recognized that, like, I don't know, I've learned a lot. I've definitely learned a lot. And it's led me to be so excited moving forward. I feel clearer in my purpose and in, like, what I want to be within myself for the sake of who I am in the world. And I'm so excited. So excited. Hello to Russia. Some people are saying I'm really quiet. Does everyone feel like I'm really quiet? Do I need to just like talk into the mic? Because my decibel level is in the 20s. And for me, that's usually more than loud enough. But I can do this. You have a compressor, so it sounds fine to you. Hello, hello, hello. Is that any better? Hello, hello. Perfecto. Love to hear it. Welcome back to whoever that was. I didn't catch the username fast enough. Let me get my little activity log, actually. Hold on. Activity. There we go. Oh. What just happened? My whole setup just changed. So rude. My OBS just like turned everything around on me. So mean. What is the worst pain I've ever experienced? Why would you want to ask me that? What a sad question. I don't want to say. I don't want to think about that. What the heck? That should be fine. That was weird. There we go. Oh, I can hear Kiwi snoring. Can you guys hear her? Listen. Okay, I don't know if you could hear it, but it's like cute little girl. Hi, Moonstand. The music is just perfect. Good. I'm gonna turn it down just a teeny bit more. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. Super chat Raging Ghost, love the new setup. I appreciate that. I don't know if I already commented on that. I'm looking at my activity feed. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. I have not been playing Animal Crossing lately. I have not. But I want to get back into playing it again. I look serene. Thank you. I feel very relaxed. Also, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube alerts. There's a free update? No way. That's awesome. Here, let me try and refresh this. There we go. Do I have an upload schedule these days? Not really. Sean, thank you. Whatever's happening outside my windows is very atmospheric. My windows. I'm like, how can you see? They're all the way over there. Thank you. And thank you for popping in. I'm glad you're here. I started watching your videos a few weeks ago and I love them. Thank you so much. I thought that said Lil Jon for a sec, but it's LOL John. I was about to be like, okay. What are you planning for your website? I have so many plans, you guys. I don't want to talk about them right now, though. I've noticed I'm in the habit of telling you guys so much stuff, and then this is something with people with ADHD as well. If you tell people about your ideas when you're really excited about them, it gets you the dopamine hit, almost as if you did the accomplishment that you were setting out to do in the first place, and then you don't feel the same motivation to actually go and execute the task. So I'm going to be keeping my ideas to myself from now on so I can be motivated to actually do them, and then there'll be a surprise for you. A good surprise. Whispered Lil Jon impression. I know. Rare. But yes, I have plans for my website. I have plans for my jewelry. You guys already know I have plans for my jewelry. And I have big plans for the jewelry stuff, okay? I'm really excited about the jewelry. I have a lot of goals for next year. I've written a lot of them down just to try and keep it all straight. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do as much as I can this year, and whatever I don't fit will roll over to next year. Yes, no, this is a lamp. Can you imagine if that's how it looked outside? I was wondering if you thought that was a window, and I was like, that would be a crazy sunset, or just I don't know, that would be crazy. It does not look like that, however. I have watched your 6 one-hour video from yesterday. Wasn't a fan at the start, but after finishing, I loved them just perfect. I appreciate the honesty. Thank you. What is my ethnicity? I'm white. More specifically, I like Scandinavian. I'm sure you could tell. British, German, white, European. Yeah. Nothing special, sorry. Well, I mean, all those places have cultural history, but, you know, I'm not going to claim anything. I'm from America. I grew up in America. And I have spent my entire life trying to accurately educate myself on the world, because if you know anything about being an American born in America, you have to, you know, do some outside research sometimes to see what other people think who are not on the inside. And I have a lot of Europeans in my audience, thank goodness, and just like worldwide people. And I'm so grateful for you guys, because you have very much so helped me like stay in touch with other perspectives around the world on my country and just like what's happening, and I love that. It's very valuable and so different than history has ever really been, right? We've never had quite the ability. I say this all the time, but I do this for like work. I can't help but think of how crazy it is all the time that I can connect with worldwide people all at once. It's crazy. It's only been like a couple hundred years, maybe less, that we've had the ability to even connect with people outside of our immediate region with like something electronic. It's crazy. I'm trying to think, like, when was the telegram invented? I think it was in the 1800s. It's gotta be older than 100 years. But I would say mostly within the last 100 years it's been progressed. You're from Transylvania? See what I'm saying? What? Like, I'm pretty sure, part of me wants to be like, that's not a real place, but it is, I'm pretty sure. I think recently I've learned about Transylvanians. Hi. Slam, thank you. I sometimes come across you on Insta, especially on hateful posts, and I love how you stand up for everyone. Thank you. I'm sorry that sometimes you see that. I kind of forget that people can like see my activity and that it notifies people of my activity, but I do be commenting sometimes and sticking up for people, because like the internet is crazy and no one deserves that, you know. Some people deserve a little bit of it, but the internet's crazy. We're only so human, like, we can take so much, and then our emotions are real, you know? But if there's anything that I want to share, even more so, it's that life is magic. That's why my last video was ASMR that feels like magic, and it is the start of a series that I'll be continuing, because I don't know, it just feels right. Am I a Christian? I am not, nor will I probably ever be. I was raised Christian Methodist specifically, and I have since then, what is the word when people leave a religion? I forget what they call it, but that's what I did. I was gonna say like denounced, but I don't think that's quite what I'm thinking. BRB, gonna grab sody pop. I actually need to go shishi, which is pee. But I think it sounds better than I need to pee, so I'm gonna shishi. But it also kind of sounds like S-H-I-T. But that would take me a little longer, so you would tell if I was doing that. But I need to go she, so I'm gonna go do that while you get your sody pop. And we will reconvene in a moment. I'm gonna just leave. Hello, I'm back with my wet hands to prove that they were washed. Someone said, I'm sure she doesn't poop. Yeah, I actually don't poop or fart or burp or anything. When I mute the mic to burp, I'm actually just like, because I can't burp or fart or poop because I'm a girl. I'm a girl, duh. I can't do those things. The heck? Ooh, that looked kind of emo for a sec. Hold on. Yeah, man, I just... Whatever, man. Whatever, I just don't even care. Just whatever. Yeah, I guess I'll do some ASMR. If that's what you want. Whatever. Sheree, do you have any experience with OCD? Can you guys just stop tonight? Okay. Someone's like, what was the moment you felt most afraid, or what did they say? Like, they just like asked me when I felt the worst in my life, basically. And now someone's like, tell us about OCD. Like, I do have experience. It runs in my family. My dad's got it. My sister's got it. I definitely have traits. It makes life interesting. I'll say that. You know, a normal thing to ask, especially on a relaxing ASMR stream, where I'm, you know, supposed to relax people with stories of my woes, I guess. My wins and my woes. But actually, what we're gonna do is use one of these. Oh, that sounds so nice already. These mics don't pick up wind very good. Wait a minute. Are you okay? Are you okay? That was harsh. Oh, the sounds of an ASMR artist rummaging through his I know I have another one of these brushes. But where is it? There's so much stuff in here. So many props. And tools. I see it. It's in the bottom. Got it. What? Are you talking about a video I made? Adam Tidwell? Like, what are you talking about? Is it costly to make ASMR videos? It can be, it can also not be. Aw, Red Boy, hi. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, thank you. Hi. Nice to see you. Again, weren't you here earlier? These are from Amazon. Which video are you talking about, Adam? Is it the Colorado one? Oh, positive affirmation video. If you were offered a role in a Game of Thrones type series, would you accept? Depends on what kind of scenes they would want me to film, to be honest. Anything with like violence against women, no thanks. Like, I don't need to be one of the side characters that gets essayed. I'm good on that. But if they wanted me to be like, I don't know, something else, like a cool, I don't know, I've never seen Game of Thrones, so please don't hurt me. I have no idea what the roles of like the society members are like, but is there like female workers, blacksmith? That could be me. I could do that. Sean, thank you for the super chat. You are the best, Shuri. We always miss you when you are gone. I hope you are back to stay for a while. Merry Christmas and thank you. I am back to stay for a while. Don't you even worry. Also, happy 6 months, Red Boy. Okay, see, I would do that. Am I watching Stranger Things? I am not. I'm not sure if I will ever watch that show again. Skipping my question again, you're gonna have to repeat it. I didn't see it. What did you say? You should watch Pluribus. I'm watching it. I'm caught up. I'm caught up on Pluribus. I just watched Severance for the first time. That was pretty good. I liked it. The end of season 2, I was like, okay. Alright. What else? I'm watching Survivor. That's like a personal show that I like to watch. That's like my personal show that I watch alone, just like at 2 a.m. I catch up on Survivor. What is Pluribus about? You should just watch it because I feel like I will immediately spoil it. Like, I went into that show completely blind, and I'm glad that I did. I like going into a lot of things like that. And the concept is explained pretty much immediately in the first episode, so after that it's just kind of like an expansion on the concept, but yeah, I would go into it blind. Could you describe the genre? Psycho killer. It's like a very, it's like a, yeah, psychological sci-fi drama. There you go. What's the beef with Stranger Things? I need the tea. Let's just call it a difference of political opinion with the creator, some of the cast. There's just been some like open dialogue that's been commented on. But the show itself, the concept, I watched up until like season 3, I think. It's very good. I'm sad to not be watching it, but just can't support right now, you know? Almost forgot to pay my good citizen tax. How could you do that? We will arrest you. Have you watched the movie Him? Only her. What is him? Who is my celebrity crush? I'm curious what kind of men you're attracted to. I don't have a celebrity crush. And what if it wasn't a man? But I don't really have a celebrity crush. I will say, it's not a crush, just like visually, in Severance, because we were just talking about it, the wife of the main character, who is also Miss Casey, her face structure is like so striking. She needs to be a painting. The entire time I was watching it, I was like, the shape of her face is so striking. I think in terms of visual human attraction, just, I like uniqueness. But I also like, I don't know, I'm just attracted to people that like take care of themselves inside and out, you know? You know when you can just tell that like someone lives a life full of love for themselves and for others. I'm attracted to those kinds of people. And there's only so many celebrities that fit that bill. And I've never really done like celebrity crushes. Do you know who the stream knows I've had a crush on though? Is an animated character known by the name of Ash Ketchum. Also, sorry, it's so funny, I'm getting so many messages from my friends and family right now. They're not used to me being on the stream lately. I've been very available. Really, Cassandra? Interesting. That's sad to hear, because it had a lot of potential. People always tell me I look like Natalia Dyer as well, so I guess, like, part of me likes to watch, like, Elizabeth Olsen in movies, Natalia Dyer, the Olsen twins, just because it's fun to study. I would love to act one day, so I'm sure that's why I would like to watch things like Game of Thrones. I love Lord of the Rings, because I love to think, if I was an elf, I don't think I could be. I'm too small, but they could pretend I'm really tall in the movie, you know? Yeah, I love the Renaissance Fair for this exact reason. I think it's that and like the 70s style. I think those just like naturally fit the best with the way I look. It's being re-released into theaters. Wow. That's cool. Did they like remaster the visuals or anything? What is my taste in music like? I like just about everything. I just found out recently that I really like hi-fi. I love lo-fi as well, but hi-fi, I didn't really know anything about that genre. I really like that. I like jazz, I like EDM, I like some country, believe it or not, but only some. I like rock, blues, pop, sometimes, R&B, funk. I don't know, I just like music. I was a dancer from a young age, so music has always been very important to me. Metal, sometimes, it depends. I like more of like is it post-hardcore? I don't know, I like stuff that's a little more like lyrical, and then it has the guttural screams and stuff. But I like when there's like something for me to sing along to as well. I'm not very good at doing my metal screams, so I just like anything I can like sing along to. I love to sing, you guys know that, so yeah. I do like Pop Smoke and some rap. I like a good amount of rap. Because I think, to me, rap is obviously very complex in its own right. You can do a lot with it, lyrically. And like I said, I love lyrics. I love poetry. All of it goes hand in hand to me. Poetry, music, physical art. Like, it's all just kind of like a mush in my brain. It's all part of the same love for creation, individuality, humans expressing themselves. Do you sing along to opera? Yeah, I actually was trained in opera, believe it or not, in school. Italian opera. Good night, Maggie. Do the words just flow from you? No, I have a teleprompter. Actually, I'm AI, so, we just like model my responses after whatever is being talked about. It's pretty easy. It's very impressive how fast it is, right? It's almost like I have a real brain, but it's just coding. Thank you for the 10 gifted ducks, Black. Thank you so much. What mic are you using? These are Shure mics. Rob would know the model better than me. I took them out of the box and just started using them. I don't remember the model, but one of my fave newer bands is called President, and they're such a cool mix of genres. It's awesome. I like that I said I was AI and everyone's like, I knew it. Ouch, but also thank you. Andrew, I totally know how that feels. The little things add up quickly. They do. And then they all feel really big. What do you think of the joke 6'7"? I don't really understand the humor in it. Like, I'm getting to an age where all I can do is just observe at a point, All I can do is just kind of witness and watch. I have released the need to understand, and instead, I will just observe. But I don't understand it. I love Flume. I've always loved Flume. That was definitely a big era for me in early and mid high school. Also, you guys, I'm not AI. Look, my fingers render so well. Look at how well they render. Look at, and it's still 5 of them. I promise. Watch this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Watch this. Ooh, 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 ooh. How did she do it? How did she do it? How? The Better Hands downloadable content. You guys are funny. Chaos Raid. Hey, Cassandra, you were streaming that whole time? What? And you were in my chat. That's awesome. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. This mic has fallen down. Hello. We've saved you. I'm gonna bring these closer to me. And then I won't have to move around as much, and maybe I'll be louder too. No, wait, don't out me. My chat will bully me for being in another stream again. Actually, guys, I got totally mixed up. It was somebody else. I was thinking of somebody else. Different person altogether. That's my bad. That's totally my bad. I really apologize. Are you guys mad at me for not whispering as much? Total badass plant shirt. Wait, what are you talking about? What shirt? Hello to the Europeans who cannot sleep. I apologize, you're in that predicament, but you are in good hands. Oh my. Now this one is lower. The cord fell. Oh. 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 Oppa Gangnam Style. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't need to say that. I decided to, and it was really unnecessary, and I'm really sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm too magnetic to touch that, I guess. Too magical. There we go. True. Yes, technical difficulties. My apologies. 1:30 a.m. already. Wow. It's only 7 p.m. for me here. Try not to hit anything. Oh, I see. You kept saying plant, so I was getting confused. I got this at a garage sale. It was some lady's daughter's shirt from college that she didn't want anymore. Hi, Carnerino. Good evening. Welcome in. This is the shirt. Oh, you linked it. I can't get links. Sorry. We turned those off for safety measures. You can post it in our Discord. That's where we usually do all of that kind of stuff. There is a fashion channel, that's true. Squiddy says hello. Hi, we missed your face. Thank you. It's back. There is a cyclone passing through. Wow. Hopefully you stay safe over in Brazil. That sounds kind of scary. My daughter says hi. She loves your videos. What's her name? Oh no. Dodged it this time. See what I was saying about the cycle of lessons? You passed. Kinley. Hi, Kinley. I hope you're having a fun night. Thank you for listening and for watching. Make sure you eat all of your vegetables so you can grow up big and strong. You gotta eat those vegetables, okay? I do readings every Thursday. I might leave the stream on in the background. You can totally do that. Bye. Have a good night. Gorgeous necklace. Thank you. She said she will. Okay, good. Alex, the cowboy. Thank you for 10 gifted subs, cowboy. I like that username. It's just really fun to say. His daughter is 32 years old. You are saying to an adult that she has to eat vegetables. Good. Maybe she's not eating enough. And even if she is, eat more. Eat more vegetables. I'm sure you get asked that a lot already, but how are you? Actually, no one even cares. Everyone just says, it's nice to have your face back, but they don't care how I'm doing. I'm totally kidding, guys. By the way, I think you did ask, and I think I said I was good, but you know what? I'm actually really good. She is 9, acting like she is 22. Well, that's part of your responsibility, is to make sure that she continues to stay 9, so. make sure you do that. Keep her innocence intact. You're her parent. It's up to you. Don't let her grow up too fast. Man, this towel is doing some great ASMR. Can you imagine if I came out in a completely different outfit? Now that would be ASMR with magic. ZG Bill, happy 13 months. Welcome back. I accidentally poured boiling water over my leg 4 weeks ago, and it was a terrible burn. It was so painful, but it's healing slowly. I have a burn on my leg from oil. Very large burn. It was also very painful. So I totally relate. Make sure that you slather it with like cream, keep it moist, only shower and like actually wash it with soap. I think once a week is what you're supposed to do. I can't remember what I did for mine, but it hurt and I healed it all by myself. Jim Carrey's returning to the music industry with his brand new single. The movie industry. Oh. Raid and run after you've been here for 20 minutes. That is not what raiding and running is. Who has been gaslighting you? Who has been treating you this way? First of all, you are allowed to chat in anyone's stream that you want to when you're streaming, alright? Don't ever let anyone bully you into feeling bad about being immersed in the community and the network. Secondly, streaming and running is after like 5 seconds, which is what I do every time because I'm exhausted and I'm going to take a nap. You've been here for so long. You deserve to go take a break. Don't let people bully you. I'll fight them. I'll elbow them. Unless you're banned. What does that mean? Are you banned? You are right, Cherie. Keep it clean and moist and just use large band-aids to cover it until the skin has renewed. Totally. The boys don't know I'm here. Well, that's a shame. Because the more the merrier, so why don't you invite them? A complete flip. Wow, you're an acrobat. Chance, relax. Just stirring my coffee. Yeah, my sleep schedule is messed up. Who cares? Still bummed. I think these were 600 or 700 each. Ask Rob. I forget I'm too magnetic. I'm too powerful. Sorry. I don't know who I'm apologizing to. You were the mic. Everybody. I'm sorry. How is it doing that? Stop it. Okay. Why did my YouTube chat just turn into like 8-year-olds? What the heck, you guys? What is that all about? You just needed to get it out. It was just like overwhelming you. I'm gonna move this one. It seems less fickle. So I can get to my triggers. Because earlier it was requested. This is a message to the lurkers. How are you? Can I convince you to come out of hiding? Hello. Why doesn't 2x speed work? I don't think you've ever been able to fast forward or speed up the playback of a live stream. This is a live stream. We can't make time go any faster. Aw, thank you, Slam. Kenji, hi. is your life in Japan? I was just talking about it earlier. When do the sakura blossoms start to bloom? I have been called out of the shadows. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Mr. Man is still around. He is laying behind me on the floor. Hey Michael, are you here? You know what I'm gonna ask you. YouTube needs an adjustment of blocked terms. Thank you. I love the ambiance in here now. Another 10 gifted from Red Boy. Thank you so much. When will you make another video of twins? Well, excuse me, I'll be making something very soon. And it won't be twins, but it will be multiple people in one video. And then I would be more than happy to consider doing another twin video with just normal triggers sometime next year. Why not? Not quite, not quite. Proxima? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for 20 gifted subs. Congrats to everyone who received one. The trigger word alphabet video will be very soon. That's something I'm filming for TikTok as well. Don't worry. It's coming soon. That sounds crazy. Sounds like a phone waking you up. Oh, Kiwi. She looks so cute. Let me go get actually some of the triggers that I did in the last video. Some of them were very good. Bye. See ya. It does sound like a fly a little bit. But hold on a sec. I'm gonna go escape. Actually, also Can you guys hear me? The scariest thing happened right before I left. I don't know what button I accidentally pressed. And it's so funny, I'm so glad I turned the microphone down. I had this feeling. There's been like the little like feedback when the mic is too close to the headphones, because technically these also have like something you can make into a mic if you reverse the connection. Anyway, I turned you down, and then like I went to stand up and I must have clicked something or something happened. Through like the big speakers, it was just like huge feedback, really loud. And I was like, hopefully they can't hear that, because my cats were like, everyone got very startled, very scared. And then I just turned the speakers down. I don't really know if it stopped. I think if I turned my speakers up, it would still be going, but I'm just gonna leave those off for now. And I'm gonna add a new sound to our experience. This is a nice crackling wood candle we're gonna set up here in the background. Crackly crackle. And then I also brought my treasure box from the video. I thought if we wanted to, we could go through some of what's in here. I brought this magical wind chime. I love this one. Anyways, so we have that. Sounds so nice. That with the reverb, I feel like, the echo. Then I have my bowl of beans. And you know what I think would make these sound really good is my wooden chopsticks that I have. So the wind chimes are not relaxing. It is not the Omega. It is a zodiac symbol for my sign. Yeah, I agree with you. Chimes are one of my favorites as well. Will it be my first time in France? I'm going to France. What? It would be my first time if I was going, but I don't have any plans to be going to France at the moment. I wish I could show you the beans a little better. You guys are so funny. Well, thank you. True. Do I have red beans in here? I think so. Isn't that a red bean? Or is that a kidney bean? I don't know what kind of bean is which. But there looks like there's some red beans in here. It's whatever is in the 13 bean mix by Bob's Red Mill, I think. YouTube stream seems delayed. Oh yeah? Like, just in retrospect from the Twitch stream, or the audio and the visual are not synced up? Hi, Vivi. Hi. That's okay. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. These are a pair of Sony headphones. I'm not sure what exact model, but they were just on Amazon. Very cheap. I just needed white colored ones. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna try to get her to go on my lap. Come here. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. Come on, baby. Come here. Come sit with me. Come here, baby.
look at this big girl. Hi, girl. Yeah? What do you see? Your stomach sounds like it's growling. Are you hungry? She's been doing a lot better lately. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh. Giving it some love? That's nice. Here. Maybe you could just stay on Mommy's lap. Yeah? There we go. That's nice.
Nope, no more dives off of the balcony. She's not allowed. She's not allowed to go out there anymore. Thank you, sweetheart. You're so good. She loves to come and sit on my lap while I'm at the desk. She's getting bigger, right?
You're getting bigger, right? I think you still only weigh like 9 pounds, but that's okay. Oh, ow, don't attack me. I'm trying to help you.
She's got my arm in a deadlock right now. Ma'am. Ow. I got clawed. Yep. Still vampire cat. Totally. Look at all that hair. Sounds like somebody's car alarm is going off. Can you guys hear that? Okay, let's do some chimes. She keeps sniffing the bowl of beans. She's so interested in it.
It's not food. You can't have them. You don't want the beans. Trust me. Just trust me.
Trying to burn all the little hairs off. Dream about them beans. It's true. Okay. We're gonna do some more of the wind chimes.
Yes.
Oh, she's interested in these too.
No. Thank you.
She's so interested in these.
You're good. Let's get you down. Oh. Oh, but you're enjoying the love so much. But I feel like you want to be free and explore and be feisty. You seem kind of playful right now. Let's go. Come on.
She's so plopped. She's not gonna get up. I'm scared of her going near the candle though. She's very curious about it.
Okay.
She's gonna fight me.
I'm just gonna prepare you. Oh, it's already begun. No.
She's like, no, I'm not done. She's so cute. She's so cute. So cute. Like, she gets cuter every day because she gets more affectionate every day. Is audio post-processing done by a software or with mic settings? I'm afraid I'm too dumb to know what you mean by that. What do you mean post-processing in this context? Hello, Duskwood. Hello. That's not true. There's no one who's more or less important here. That's not how the community works. And also thanks for being back and being here with me right now. There we go. I was around. I was just kind of like tending to my real life, getting myself feeling better and back on my 2 feet after moving. Have you ever thought about making ASMR in another language? Sure, but I don't know any other languages, so I would need to learn the script or another language just to make the video. And I would be nervous about messing up the pronunciation. But I have thought about it. What makes you cry? Honestly, so much stuff. Random videos on the internet make me cry all the time. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anyone want to look at my box of treasures? Do you think other languages have an equivalent trigger word to toasted coconut? Of course they do. They've gotta. Yes to the treasures. Okay. Let's go through and pick something out. We'll start with this. This is one of my favorite little charms. It's a little cat. This is one side and this is the other. You can see he's got eye holes and 2 little feet. Little cat. Oh, I love this one. We have this one. Bowling pins and a bowling ball. And the bowling ball moves along the track. So you can pretend to be like, strike. This is a pendant. I'll give you a little bit of a closer look. This one is 14 karat gold. You can see the little stamp on the very top. Love this one. Yeah, the ball return as well over here. So intricate. I really like that one. We will go on the same theme, which is articulating pieces, and it's the branch of jewelry I really want to get more into. This is a lawnmower. The blade spins. It's kind of hard to show you. So you can like roll it. Well, you get the idea. Lawnmower. I got this one partially in symbol because one of my first entrepreneurial ventures was going around my neighborhood and offering to do weed whacking for people. So, how did you find ones like those? On eBay. There's tons of cool stuff on eBay. This is a little seashell sand dollar. I love this one. I wear this one every time I go to Hawaii or somewhere tropical. And this is, I think, also 14 karat. I can't see, it's too small. But yeah, little seashell. Love that one. This one my mom gave me for my birthday. It's a little geode in electroplating. I probably won't wear this one very often because I think the gold will eventually come off. But the other side is an agate, so it's double-sided. This one's very cool. I like the shape. It's very square. Yeah. Haven't really worn this one yet, but I plan to. Next, we've got this teeny tiny little locket. It's so tiny. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to show you. I don't want to drop it in the candle. It's got some flowers on the front. And then you can click it open. And it opens up. Little locket. I don't know what I would put in there, but maybe a teeny tiny photo of my cats. Love this one. Oh, it didn't make much of a noise. But yeah, teeny locket. This one's really cute. Blotter paper. True. This one I showed in the video, but it's a piece that I made, I think in 2022. It's a moonstone in silver and brass. a little handmade flower at the bottom. Yeah. This one was a fun project. I don't wear it very much anymore, but I love it all the same. That's why I kept it. This one I also showed in the video. A bigger locket from the 1920s with some probably fake sapphires. I don't think they're real. There's the back. It's got a little dent in it. Just adds to the character, in my opinion. Kind of looks like a little pocket watch when you open it. But yeah, just another locket. This one's pretty big. Then we have this piece that a friend made for me. It's one of the only silver pieces I have. It's a little textured moon. It's supposed to be kind of just like something to play with when you're anxious or, I don't know, just want something to fidget with. Just another handmade item. It says 925 on the back. Yeah. Cute little moon. That was my stomach. I need to eat dinner. This is a luck charm made from jade and gold. I'm not sure which way is the correct way for the Chinese symbol to be, but I think it's this way. I like that one. And I love the green. This is a star with hibiscus flowers on it. At least they look like hibiscus flowers to me. I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but I think this one is so cute. Just a big puffy star. And this one is also solid gold, and I think it's 18 karat. I don't remember. We have this little bell. This one is 14 karat gold. I love this one. Thank you for the super chat. 3 a.m. This is so soothing. I'm glad. This one is from Rob. It is a piece of meteorite. I'm pretty sure, right? Really old. So I've got that one. Then got this little garnet, red, teeny little pendant. It would be a cute earring as well, but I wear it as a necklace. And then, second to last, I made this one. It's very similar in style. Can't get it out. This is a piece of jade in 14 karat gold that I made. Just got some gallery wire cut out a little back. I thought, well, you can kind of see. Let's see if I can show you with this. when the light shines through it. No, I can't. I'm scared. I don't want to put it in the fire. You can see the way that it glows. So I had the back open so light can pass through. There we go. There you can see it. Very nice, right? I definitely want to make more of these in the new collection. Yeah. Love that one. Very fun project. And then this is the last little piece I have. Just a little pearl. Little pearl necklace. That's it. Those are all of my little charms that I had in the treasure chest. We put them back. One by one. Last but not least, I can give you a close-up tour of this one that I lost for 10 months, and we can talk about the story of how that happened and then what happened when I found it again. Whoa, that wrapped around itself really quickly. Okay. This is my favorite piece by far. It's a teeny little martini shaker from the Prohibition era, so it's about 100 years old, and it opens up and closes, and it's so much fun just to like fidget with. But then it's on this chain that I don't know if you can see. It has these tiny little notches cut into it, and it allows it to like be really bendy and just kind of like flexible, and it never gets stuck on anything except for my hair. It always pulls my hair. But this was my mom's necklace, and then I got the chain, or excuse me, the charm for a very good price from a merchant in New York. And then one day I took a shower and hi Enchanting Bunny, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. So I took a shower and then I took my necklace off like I usually do. Got out of the shower and I was going out that night, so I purposefully told myself, don't wear your necklace. You might lose it. Okay, I don't know why, I just had this weird feeling like I'm gonna lose my necklace if I bring it out with me. So I left it at home in my mind, okay? Didn't really think about it until like a couple days later when I wanted to wear it again. Couldn't find it anywhere. No big deal. I probably, just set it somewhere that I don't remember. A couple of weeks go by. I'm not giving it too much thought or effort because I'm like, it's gonna turn up, I took it off to take a shower. It couldn't be that lost. Well, guess what? I start looking for it more actively, and all of a sudden I can't find it anywhere. It's nowhere in the bathroom. It's not in my living room, my bedroom. I normally would just set it on a shelf or on a table. It's out and about. It's a very obvious item when you see it, and yet small enough where once it disappeared, it was gone, okay? So I looked everywhere. I had 2 hampers of laundry in my closet, and then a big long hamper in my other closet. I took apart all the hampers of clothes. I specifically sorted through my clothes to donate and just whatever. And also to look for the necklace. Specifically to look for the necklace. When I tell you guys, I'm 99.9% confident that I went through every single article of clothing, every pocket, every, jacket, pant. I said in the video, my shirts, my socks, like I shook everything out, especially the things that I wanted to donate. Nowhere to be found. I did all of my laundry before I moved. Nowhere to be found. I got a new washing machine. I took apart the old one. Looked in the pipes, in my bathroom, just in case it went down the sink. Nowhere to be found. I looked everywhere. Okay? In my old apartment, I looked everywhere. And finally, I just convinced myself that despite my better judgment, despite the advice I had given myself, maybe at the last minute I put it in my bag when I went out that night. And as chances would have it, when I was at dinner, I remember glancing down and noticing the zipper on my bag was open. But of course, at the time, I thought to myself, well, I don't have anything important in here. So then I start to second guess. And I'm like, maybe I put it in my bag after all and it fell out. Maybe I just thought that I didn't have it, but I did, and I lost it after all, right? Of course, I checked everything. Every jacket, everything. And then I have to move in like September, early October. So I pack up all my stuff. Everything leaves the house. Absolutely everything. Okay? Absolutely everything. The house is squeaky clean. The carpets are cleaned. No one finds anything. I don't find anything. So then I'm like, it's definitely just gone. I'm never gonna see it again. I have a teeny little hope, but I'm like, I don't know. I move. I'm starting to unpack. I'm going through my stuff. As I'm sorting through some of my clothes, something fell out. The cat charm that I was just showing you. Well, I thought I lost that too a while ago, and then I found it. So I told you guys on the stream, it's like, maybe I did find it. Or excuse me, maybe I will find it someday. Maybe it's somewhere. My hope went back up like 2 points out of 1,000,000. So I had a teeny little sliver of hope again. I go to TwitchCon. I come back from vacation. And right before TwitchCon, I had made a lot of progress. The last thing I needed to do was continue to sort through the rest of my clothes and my laundry, and then I was like done unboxing, cleaning, etc. I get home from TwitchCon, I'm here for maybe like a week, and one night I'm like, okay, it's time. I'm gonna tackle the task of this hamper. Not the 2 hampers in my closet, but the big long one that I told you was in a different closet. And it had random things thrown in it that were put in when I was moving. Okay? The hamper was empty from when I sorted through all of my stuff, and it had other stuff from when I was moving. Random stuff. Random just things that I would throw in there because it was a big container. This hamper, the side of it was mesh, and it had a hole like this big. The bottom of the hamper was fabric. It had a rip like this big, okay? Hole in the bottom, hole on the side. I would kind of just like pick it up like this, and I would always be putting big items on the inside, so I would never worry about anything falling out. Tell me why. I'm picking items out of the hamper to put them in the laundry or put them away. I see this little, kind of just like this, like on top of something. And I think to myself, that's weird. I don't remember throwing a chain in here, but it's totally possible that while I was going to TwitchCon, doing my packing and whatever, I took a bracelet off or I took something off and I just threw it in. Totally possible in my mind that it's just something that I had like forgotten and tossed in. And of course I'm thinking, wow, I'm so lucky that it didn't fall out. There's so many holes in this thing. Like, that's crazy that I would toss it in here. How careless of me. So I casually, not thinking anything of it, I casually just, start to go like this. And I'm grabbing, and I'm feeling it, and I'm like, this chain. Wait, this chain. This is a necklace. This isn't a bracelet. And then this comes out the other side. And I held it, and I started crying, of course, because, like, I never thought that this was actually going to come back. I was really trying to hope, but in reality, I had punished myself 10 times over. I got a different charm that looked similar to this. It's even a little bit more decorated, but nothing felt the same. It was like losing a piece of me that was so familiar that when I tried to replace it, it was just so obviously a replacement and not the item. The feeling, more importantly, of the item, okay? Because this is my mom's necklace. And this necklace of my mom's used to hold a charm with me and my sister's birthstones, and it was very important to her when we were growing up. So I was really more devastated about losing this as well as my favorite charm that I would fidget with. It was like such a comfort for me. So I cried, of course. And then I sat there and I thought about how I took that hamper, shoved it in a U-Haul, threw it in the back of my car, threw it all around the house, threw it all around everywhere, moved, with the holes and the million different places for it to get lost yet again. And somehow it was just sitting on the top of the pile, like wrapped up in clothes that I know for a fact I put in after going through everything. So to me, I was like, okay, the fairies have returned my item. Thank you. You had it for long enough. But in retrospect, it was, I don't know. I still don't know where it came from, where it was. Because I looked, I'm telling you, I drove myself nuts looking. And then gave up. And then it came back. So, I love it. Definitely a really, really crazy 10 months of it being gone. Is that gold? It is. Which, of course, it was monetarily valuable, but that's not where the value came from for me. It was more so like, let me put it under my headphones. It was more so that it was my favorite piece. I wore it every day. And then I took it off to take a shower, and then it was just gone. Gone. All of a sudden, I never saw it again. It was just so odd. I had never really lost anything quite like that in my own house before. I even paid a psychic medium on Etsy, and she's like, I see it in a bag in your house. In a bag in your house with other items, which, part of what was in the hamper was bags, but I swear I looked through all of them. That was one of the first things I did after she told me it was in a bag. I looked through every bag I owned. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. All I know is it's back with me. And it was a crazy time. And it felt so rewarding to have found it again. It was so special. Yeah. Hi, how are you? I love your necklace. Thank you. So anyways, in and from inspiration of this piece, I will be launching some of my own little magic talismans. I've been designing them for a while, and part of why I started designing one of them is because I was like, if I can't ever find this again, I need to make something that feels just as special, and I didn't think I would ever be able to find anything unless I made it myself. So that's what my plan was, and now I get to do both. But I have some plans for some cool articulated pieces, so stay tuned. Exactly. You have the same one? Oh yeah? I would love to see a photo. If you genuinely have the same thing, that's really cool. They're very rare. I could not find an exact replica of this piece. I couldn't find it anywhere, which is part of why I was also so sad. It's not replaceable. Such a bummer. Ah, you're welcome. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's hear about it. So I have no idea what's for dinner. Maybe Indian. I'm not sure. I did not. Oh, I did not. Sure. Good night. for the hydrate redemption. Squiddy. One Honor. Welcome to the YouTube membership. I think we are going to think about heading out soon. And by we, I mean me, myself, and I. So I can eat some dinner. Late dinner, but dinner all the same. Thank you for a relaxing time back. I will be here tomorrow. Thursday for some tarot. And then next week, we will do it all over again. What do you think of the new Supergirl movie? I haven't seen it. Are you gonna be live next Thursday on Christmas Day? No. Probably not. Let's see. I will be, you know, I'll have to see what I'm gonna do for the schedule. I might do Christmas Eve, maybe. I don't know, we're just gonna have to see. I know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's happening. Okay. I didn't realize how close we really were. So, I'll get back to you on that. I'll make a plan. Because I do want to celebrate 4 years of being on the live stream, and that's about right now, so. I have something else planned for New Year's, actually. Stay tuned for that as well. Which I want to make sure I have enough time to work on that. So that's part of why I'm like, I don't want to promise anything. But just stay tuned. Have an amazing rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you, wherever you may be on the earth right now. Take care of yourself. Stay nice and cozy, nice and relaxed. And if you need another hour of Sherry Lorraine content and you haven't seen my new video just yesterday that I put out, the link will be in the chat, as well as the Discord, Patreon, which has all of the old live streams all the way back to 2022. Can you believe that? Socials, all that good stuff will be linked in the chat for your convenience. Stay magical. Ciao for now, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.